Today I'm going to help you solve one of the most annoying problems of old age nocturia. With just a little trick involving some nuts you eat every day, you will no longer have to interrupt your precious sleep. Do you believe it? Watch the whole video to find out the answer. Nighttime urination is more than a small inconvenience. For millions of seniors across the United States and India, it silently steals rest, drains energy, and makes mornings heavy instead of refreshing. You may think it is just part of aging, but doctors now confirm that frequent awakenings can increase blood pressure, affect memory, and even raise the risk of falling in the dark. That is why ignoring it can be dangerous. Before we begin, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Where are you watching this video? What time are you watching it? Please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you find this helpful, please like and subscribe so you never miss another tip designed especially for seniors. Stay with me because the solution may be sitting right on your kitchen shelf, waiting to give you the peaceful nights you deserve. Why do so many older adults wake up at night to urinate? For many seniors, both in small towns of America and the bustling cities of India, nights no longer feel as peaceful as they once did. You lie down after a long day, ready for rest, but just as your body begins to settle, the bladder sends an urgent signal that pulls you out of sleep. This is not simply bad luck, nor is it only the price of getting older. There are very real changes happening inside the body, and once we understand them, we can begin to find relief. One of the most important shifts is the natural decline of a hormone called vasopressin. In your younger years, this hormone rises at night, telling the kidneys to slow down urine production so you can sleep without interruption. But after the age of 60, the body often makes less of it. Without enough vasopressin, the kidneys keep working at their daytime pace, and the bladder fills more quickly even when you have not had much to drink. Along with this, the bladder itself becomes more sensitive. When you were younger, it could comfortably hold nearly 2 full cups of liquid before sending a strong urge to the brain. In later years, it may trigger alarms with just half that amount. Imagine the frustration. Your bladder is only partly full, but your brain insists that it is urgent and rest is broken once again. The kidneys also play their part. With age, they become slower at filtering and balancing fluids. This does not mean they are diseased, only that their rhythm has changed. A glass of water in the evening may stay in your system longer, pushing you toward multiple trips during the night. For many seniors, this is combined with quiet worries about safety, fear of falling in the dark hallway, or waking a partner who is also struggling with rest. The good news is that this cycle can be softened. Drinking most of your fluids earlier in the day, choosing warm rather than cold water in the evening, and avoiding late cups of tea or milk can all ease the pressure. These are not large sacrifices, but gentle shifts that respect the way the body now functions. So if you find yourself waking at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. night after night, know that you are not alone and it is not a hopeless battle. By understanding these natural changes, hormones, bladder sensitivity, and kidney rhythm, you can take simple practical steps to regain control. And with those steps comes the promise of calmer nights and brighter mornings. The consequences of broken sleep. When sleep is interrupted again and again, the effects are not just a little morning fatigue, they slowly reach deep into the body and mind. Research shows that memory becomes weaker, reaction time slows, and even simple daily tasks begin to feel heavier than they once did. For many older adults in the United States and India, this decline brings quiet frustration as they forget familiar names or lose focus in conversation with loved ones. The body also pays a price. Night after night of broken rest strains the heart and raises blood pressure, creating extra risk for those already managing chronic conditions. A senior in Florida once shared that his cardiologist linked his rising blood pressure directly to poor sleep caused by frequent bathroom trips. And in India, doctors often see elders who appear tired and drained, not because of illness, but because their nights no longer bring true recovery. The danger does not end there. Each trip in the dark raises the chance of a fall, especially on uneven steps or slippery tiles. Families quietly worry, knowing that one accident could change independence forever. And even if no fall occurs, the constant disruption fuels anxiety, irritability, and a sense of hopelessness that gently shortens both lifespan and quality of life. Yet, the message is not one of despair. By adjusting evening habits, creating a safe walking path with soft lighting, and discussing sleep patterns openly with a doctor, seniors can regain a sense of control. Good rest is still possible, and with it comes sharper memory, steadier steps, and mornings filled with energy once again. 5 types of seeds that help you reduce nocturia. 5. Hazelnuts. A gentle ally for restful nights. Among the many nuts that can support senior health, hazelnuts hold a quiet strength often overlooked. These small round kernels are rich in vitamin E, a nutrient that plays a vital role in protecting the nerves that connect the bladder to the brain. When these nerves stay healthy, the bladder is less likely to send false signals in the middle of the night, allowing sleep to continue undisturbed. For older adults who already struggle with broken rest, this protection is more valuable than it may appear at first glance. Hazelnuts also provide healthy fats that release energy slowly and steadily, helping to stabilize blood sugar through the night. Sudden spikes or drops in glucose can wake the body with feelings of hunger, restlessness, or even mild sweating. By giving the system a balanced source of fuel, hazelnuts reduce those fluctuations and keep the nervous system calm. In this way, they quietly serve as guardians of both bladder function and nighttime comfort. In the United States, many seniors enjoy hazelnuts mixed into their morning granola or ground into nut butter for toast. But few realize that a small handful in the evening, perhaps with warm milk or sprinkled over yogurt, can prepare the body for a gentler night. In India, hazelnuts can be added to traditional sweets like laddu, where the rich flavor blends naturally with ghee and cardamom. Choosing a small portion after dinner offers both satisfaction and health without overwhelming the digestive system. Consider the story of an elderly couple in Chicago. The husband struggled with 2 or 3 awakenings every night, leaving him tired and forgetful during the day. On his daughter's advice, he began adding hazelnuts to a light snack in the evening. Within weeks, his trips to the bathroom were reduced, and he felt sharper and steadier each morning. Meanwhile, in Kolkata, a grandmother who loved preparing sweets for her grandchildren found that adding crushed hazelnuts to her homemade laddus gave her a new sense of vitality. She too noticed calmer nights, and her family appreciated the delicious change. For seniors watching today, the message is simple. Hazelnuts are not a cure, but they are a gentle tool, one you can easily welcome into your kitchen. By choosing them wisely, you may protect your nerves, steady your blood sugar, and discover nights that feel more peaceful than they have in years. Each small choice matters, and this one is both nourishing and comforting. 4. Cashews, a comforting source of nighttime balance. Cashews, with their soft texture and naturally sweet flavor, are more than just a tasty snack. For seniors, they hold nutrients that directly influence nighttime health. Rich in zinc and magnesium, cashews gently support the body's ability to balance hormones that regulate both mood and bladder function. Magnesium, in particular, helps relax smooth muscles, which can ease unwanted bladder contractions that often wake older adults in the middle of the night. Zinc, meanwhile, plays a role in maintaining hormone stability, reducing those sudden surges that disturb rest. In the United States, cashew butter has become a favorite among retirees seeking alternatives to peanut butter. A small spoonful spread on whole grain toast in the evening provides steady energy without overwhelming digestion. Because it digests slowly, cashew butter helps prevent the hunger spikes or restless feelings that sometimes strike after midnight. For many American seniors, this simple swap becomes a quiet ritual that adds both comfort and security to the evening routine. In India, cashews often find their place in light korma dishes, where the creamy texture blends beautifully with spices and vegetables. When taken in moderation at dinner, cashews not only enrich the flavor of the meal, but also give the body gentle minerals that prepare the nervous system for rest. An elderly gentleman in Pune once shared how his evening korma with a few roasted cashews became a calming comfort. Within weeks, he felt less urgency at night and woke feeling more refreshed. These examples are more than stories. They are reminders that food choices can carry deep influence over health even in later years. Seniors in Chicago and Kolkata may face different cultures and cuisines, but their need for uninterrupted sleep is the same. Cashews, when eaten wisely, offer one more natural tool to meet that need. Of course, the message is not to consume cashews in large amounts. A small handful or 1 tablespoon of cashew butter is usually enough. Pair them with a light dinner, avoid late-night heavy meals, and listen to how your body responds. With gentle adjustments like this, older adults can reclaim more peaceful nights, steadier moods, and mornings that feel brighter than before. So as you look for small ways to protect your rest, remember that a simple cashew can be more than a snack. It can be a quiet companion in your journey toward calmer sleep. 3. Pistachios, a gentle way to calm the night. Pistachios, often called the smiling nut because of their natural split shell, carry more than just a cheerful look. They are rich in vitamin B6, a nutrient that plays an important role in producing serotonin, the chemical messenger that helps regulate mood and promote calm. For seniors who find themselves lying awake with restless thoughts or tension in the body, the steady rise of serotonin can make the difference between a broken night and a truly restful one. The benefits do not stop with mood. Serotonin also converts into melatonin, the hormone that signals the brain it is time to sleep. By supporting this natural pathway, pistachios work gently with the body instead of forcing drowsiness like medication. The result is a smoother transition into sleep and fewer awakenings caused by stress or nervous tension. In the United States, pistachios have become a common evening snack. A small bowl after dinner offers protein-healthy fats and the calming nutrients that help carry the body through the night. Retirees in states like Texas or Florida often keep them ready in the pantry, enjoying the ritual of cracking open the shells while winding down with a book or a quiet conversation. This small habit feels comforting, and at the same time, it provides a natural defense against nighttime anxiety. In India, pistachios are often blended into warm milk, sometimes flavored with saffron or cardamom. This traditional drink, served an hour before bed, creates both emotional and physical comfort. The creamy texture of the milk, combined with the subtle richness of pistachios, offers warmth to the body and calm to the mind. Many elders in Gujarat or Punjab still describe this as their favorite way to prepare for rest, not only for taste, but for the deeper sense of peace it brings. Of course, as with any food, moderation is key. A handful of pistachios or one small glass of pistachio milk is enough to support sleep without burdening digestion. Eating too many at once may lead to excess calories or mild stomach discomfort. Seniors can begin with just a few nuts or a half cup of warm milk, observing how their body responds. The message here is hopeful. By weaving pistachios into your evening routine, whether as a crunchy snack in America or a soothing drink in India, you are not only enjoying flavor, you are building a bridge to calmer nights and brighter mornings. A simple choice today can create the peaceful sleep you deserve. 2. Walnuts. A natural helper for deeper rest. Walnuts are often praised for their rich flavor, but for seniors, they hold a deeper value that goes far beyond taste. These small brain-shaped nuts are packed with melatonin, the hormone that tells your body when it is time to sleep. As the years pass, melatonin levels naturally decline, and that is one reason many older adults struggle to fall asleep or stay asleep through the night. Eating walnuts in the evening gently restores part of what the body has lost, helping the brain recognize when to slow down and rest. Walnuts are also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation throughout the body. For seniors dealing with stiff joints, sore muscles, or mild swelling, this anti-inflammatory effect can make nights more comfortable. Less pain and irritation mean fewer wake-ups and longer stretches of uninterrupted sleep. It is not a quick fix, but a steady source of support that builds over time, giving the body a chance to heal while resting. In the United States, many retirees enjoy adding a handful of walnuts to their evening oatmeal. The combination of warm oats and crunchy nuts feels familiar and soothing, especially on cool nights. One woman in Ohio shared how her nightly bowl of oatmeal with walnuts became more than food. It became a ritual that signaled to her body that bedtime was near. Slowly, she began falling asleep faster and waking up less often. In India, walnuts are often used in salads or mixed into kheer, a traditional milk-based dessert. The creamy sweetness of kheer balances beautifully with the earthy crunch of walnuts, creating a dish that comforts both the heart and the body. An elderly gentleman in Delhi explained how this small habit helped him feel less restless at night, reminding him of family gatherings and giving him a sense of calm before bed. For seniors everywhere, the advice is simple. Keep the serving small, just a handful is enough. Eat them in the evening, not late at night, and pair them with light meals that are easy to digest. With consistent use, walnuts can support not only sleep but also brain function and heart health. So if restless nights have become too familiar, consider making walnuts part of your evening table. A small choice today can open the door to calmer nights, steadier mornings, and the gentle comfort your body still deserves. 1. Almonds. a gentle way to relax the body and mind. Almonds are more than a crunchy snack. For seniors, they offer nutrients that directly support calmer nights and steadier mornings. Rich in magnesium, almonds help relax muscles, ease tension in the nervous system, and promote a natural sense of calm before bed. This quiet mineral works behind the scenes, lowering stress signals that often wake the body and gently guiding it toward deeper rest. Many older adults in the United States find almond products easy to include in their evening routines. A small glass of warm almond milk or a slice of toast spread with almond butter provides steady energy without overwhelming digestion. One couple in California shared how they began replacing late coffee with almond milk at dinner, and within weeks, both noticed fewer nighttime awakenings and brighter moods in the morning. The change felt small, but the reward was profound. In India, almonds have long been valued for their warmth and nourishment. Lightly roasted with ghee, they become both delicious and healthful, making them an easy addition to evening meals. Elders in Kerala often enjoy a few almonds before bed, describing them as both comforting and strengthening for the body. A grandmother there once said she felt as if her nerves breathed easier when she ended her day with almonds, and her mornings felt lighter as a result. The advice for seniors is simple. Eat a small handful of almonds or use almond milk as part of your evening routine, but avoid very large portions. Too many at once can burden digestion or cause discomfort, while a modest serving works in harmony with the body. For those who have grown used to restless nights, almonds remind us that nature still holds gentle tools for healing. By choosing them with care, you are not just feeding your body, you are giving yourself a chance for calmer sleep, stronger mornings, and the quiet dignity of waking refreshed. Each almond becomes a promise that better rest is still within reach. How to use the 5 nuts correctly. Knowing which nuts to eat is only half the story. Understanding how to use them wisely makes all the difference. For seniors in both America and India, portion size is especially important. Experts recommend a serving of about 5 to 7 nuts per type, never more than one small handful in total. This modest amount provides the body with essential minerals, healthy fats, and calming compounds without overwhelming digestion during the night. It is equally important to consider what you combine them with. Many older adults enjoy nuts alongside salty snacks or heavily spiced foods, but this habit can backfire. Excess salt increases thirst, leading to more evening fluid intake and additional trips to the bathroom. Spicy foods may irritate the bladder lining, making it more sensitive to even small amounts of urine. To protect your rest, enjoy nuts in their simplest form, lightly roasted, unsalted, and free from strong seasoning. Allergies and health conditions must also be respected. Some people develop reactions to nuts later in life, while others manage chronic illnesses that require careful diet planning. Seniors with diabetes, heart disease, or kidney issues should check with their physician before making nuts a daily bedtime ritual. One gentleman in Chicago learned this lesson when he doubled his portion of cashew butter only to feel stomach discomfort that disrupted his rest instead of improving it. After consulting his doctor, he returned to a smaller portion and enjoyed calmer nights again. In India, an elderly woman in Kerala began sprinkling almonds and pistachios into a warm evening milk. She shared that the small handful felt like a gentle blessing, enough to help her sleep but never so much that her body felt heavy. Her story reminds us that consistency and moderation, not excess, bring the best results. The truth is simple: nuts are powerful allies, but only when used with care. By choosing the right portion, avoiding harmful pairings, and seeking medical advice when needed, seniors can gain the benefits without the risks. With these mindful choices, your nights can grow quieter, your mornings brighter, and your confidence in managing your own health stronger than ever. Common mistakes with evening drinking habits. 1. Of the quiet but powerful reasons many seniors lose sleep is the way they handle evening fluids. Many older adults, both in the United States and India, believe that drinking plenty of water before bed is healthy. Yet, after 7 in the evening, the kidneys slow down and the bladder becomes more sensitive. A large glass of water at that hour almost guarantees one or two unwanted trips during the night, cutting rest short and leaving the body tired the next morning. Another hidden habit is the comfort of late night drinks like tea, warm milk, or soup. These seem soothing, almost like a bedtime ritual passed down from childhood, but for aging bodies, they add more liquid than the system can manage at night. A retiree in Michigan once shared how her nightly herbal tea helped her feel calm, yet she always woke up at 2 in the morning. After moving that cup to 6 in the evening, she finally slept 5 hours straight without interruption. In India, elders often enjoy a light rasam or haldi milk before bed, but the fluids add up, silently filling the bladder when the body most needs stillness. Then, there is the habit of going to the bathroom just in case before lying down. It feels sensible, even responsible, but over time it trains the bladder to send urgent signals too early. Instead of holding a normal volume, the nerves begin reacting to small amounts, creating false alarms at midnight. An older man in Dallas described how he forced himself to go every night before sleep, only to discover that the habit was teaching his bladder impatience. The hopeful truth is that these mistakes can be corrected with gentle changes. Drink most fluids earlier in the day, shift calming teas to the early evening, and only visit the bathroom when the urge is real. With consistency, the bladder relearns patience, the kidneys rest at night, and sleep can once again become the healing gift it was meant to be. The role of nutrition in supporting bladder health. When it comes to nighttime urination, most seniors think only about drinking less water in the evening, but food choices matter just as much. Certain nutrients have the power to relax bladder muscles, soothe the nervous system, and prevent unnecessary signals that wake you from sleep. This is especially important as aging nerves become more sensitive and hormonal rhythms less predictable, often leaving the bladder restless during the night. Minerals like magnesium and zinc, along with vitamins such as E and B6, influence both muscle tone and the chemical messengers that control bladder activity. When the body is short of these nutrients, the bladder can spasm or send false alarms, leaving older adults feeling frustrated and helpless. In contrast, even small amounts from the right foods can restore calm and balance. This is where nutrient-dense nuts play a unique role. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, cashews, and hazelnuts are not just snacks. They are natural tools for healthier aging. They provide magnesium to relax tight muscles, omega-3 fats to reduce irritation, and B vitamins to support mood and sleep quality. A retiree in Arizona once shared how adding a few walnuts to her dinner oatmeal reduced her nighttime awakenings, giving her back mornings filled with energy. In Kerala, an elderly man found comfort in lightly roasted almonds, saying they felt like medicine from nature without any of the side effects. The message is clear. Nutrition is not a replacement for medical care, but it is a gentle partner that works quietly in your favor. By including the right foods, especially small portions of nutrient-rich nuts, seniors can calm the bladder ease, nighttime worries, and take back control of their rest. With these mindful choices, peaceful nights are not only possible, they are within reach. Picture a quiet American morning where an elderly couple sits together on their balcony, holding warm cups of coffee as sunlight touches the horizon. They smile at each other not because life is free of challenges, but because last night they finally slept deeply without being woken by an urgent trip to the bathroom. Their laughter feels lighter, their conversation flows more easily, and the day begins with a renewed sense of peace. Now, imagine another scene thousands of miles away in India, where grandparents walk confidently through the early morning streets, joining a vibrant local festival. The colors of the saris, the rhythm of the drums, and the joy of the crowd surround them. Their eyes sparkle, their steps are steady, and their hearts feel strong because the night gave them rest. These moments remind us that better sleep is not only about the body, it is about living each day with clarity, dignity, and hope. So, as we close, allow me to offer you this blessing. May your nights be calm and your mornings full of light. May each evening feel like an invitation to rest and each sunrise feel like a promise of strength. And now, I would love to hear from you. Which part of today's message touched you the most? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value here, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so you never miss the next simple but life-changing tip. Share this video with your friends and loved ones because they too deserve peaceful nights and brighter mornings. Remember, small choices like the foods you eat, the habits you shape, and the care you give yourself can transform your nights. You are not powerless, and your health is still in your hands.